Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and today we're going to do a couple of things. So first and foremost, we got to take my dog out on a walk since it is Sunday, and then we are going to be heading over to my friend Wagstaff's house to finally check it out. He purchased it like the beginning of this year, and I still haven't even visited it. And then finally, we are going to go over some updates for the channel, but let's just get right into it. So we are all set to go on our little hike. We've got the dog in the back, backpack up front so that we can carry around the camera stuff and all that, but let's head out now. We have officially made it up the first little part. So that part down there is always a little bit difficult for her, but we made it up and you can see that we've got some pretty good views going on, but still have a little bit more to go over here. So we'll get back to it. And by the way, if you are wondering, this hike's Mount Olympus. We don't take like the normal trail. There's kind of like this off trail that I take that's, as you can see, it's not really like steep or anything like that. And that's just for this old lady, because if I really took her on the actual like full trail, it'd just be a little bit too steep for her and she'd get really tired. But this is something random that I never noticed before. There's this little like sewer thing. I'm not gonna climb down there, but it's just interesting that it's kind of just like out here in the middle of nowhere. So we're just heading back right now. This old lady's all tuckered out, but this is something that's kind of cool. Let me step back so you can kind of see a little bit more of it. Just like how this tree and the branches look, it's just kind of, it's just different, but it's really cool. But we just have a little bit more trail to go, and then the hardest part's actually after this. It's a little bit steeper with that initial part, and so probably gonna have to carry her down, but we'll see what happens. But again, weird trees. But let me show you all exactly what I'm talking about. So she's of course following me everywhere. This is what I'm kind of talking about. Like, so this is like a big portion of like the regular hike is stuff like that, and I just don't feel comfortable taking her up stuff like that. And then this is the kind of stuff that we go on, so it's just a lot easier on her, and so that's kind of like what I prefer to do, just to make it easy on her. But we're actually just heading back down. I don't know if you can see my truck somewhere down there. Oh yeah, right there. But yeah, we're about to head down there, and then we're actually gonna be heading over to my friend's house later. I do have a message for the channel first, but then we're gonna head over to his house and actually give you a tour of his new house. So it's probably hard to hear me because of how loud this car actually is, but we are going to be heading over to Ryan's place now. We're gonna take the Shelby, so it's gonna be a little bit till we get there, but I will give you guys kind of a little bit of a tour of what he'll let me show him on his house that he purchased, but let's just head right over there. Really had to halt on filming. You can see it rained and actually hailed a ton, but this is the place. So we'll pop in here quickly. See a little dog on the couch. What's up, little guy? Look at this. This little dog's like obsessed with this ball right here. He usually runs for it. Now he's not. I guess he's camera shy. I don't know. But this is the coolest part over here. So we've got this plug hanging. We put this in. Oh, if I can even do it. And that makes it all worth it. This is the best part. I think I actually figured it out. This dog is super photogenic. Just loves to get taken little pictures of it. Look at this. Sit. Yep, that's what it is. Model dog. And there is a little back area back here, so just kind of like a little patio area. You can see all the hail there. And then I'm not gonna open up all the stuff, but a bunch of like kitchen stuff right there. And then there's a bathroom there, and then closet over there. You can see little model dog again following me around. But now we will run upstairs. Look at this little guy, he's gonna go all the way with us. Another bathroom there. There's like a game room in there, and then there is another closet. This one was funny though. So this is like a guest bedroom, but potatoes, literally. And then there's like these little closet things here, which are cool. And then there's another closet right over there. You ready to go, buddy? Let's go. Come on. Now we'll go upstairs all the way to the top. You can totally hear the dog snorting and stuff. It's so funny. Look at this little guy. But yeah, you've got the view from up here. It's cool. Look out the window. But this is probably the coolest part. So just normal bathroom, right? There's like a little Harry Potter closet thing. So weird, but I think it's so funny. Come on, little guy. Look at that. This guy's all over. Maybe we can get him to play with us now. Hey, down here. Come on. Come on. Come on, little guy. Down. Whoop. Yeah. Come here. Yeah. Yeah. Come here. Okay. Let's go find your ball. Come on. Okay, let's see if we can get him to play catch with the ball now. No, he still thinks I'm taking pictures of him. So he's posing for us. Let me see if I can get him to do it. I'm not lying to you guys. I'm literally like, as soon as I pull the camera, he won't do anything. Let me see if I can get him to... He thinks that he's like posing. Look at this. He thinks he's like... This dog is so funny. Let's see if we can get him all excited about it that he'll actually... No. But I promise you, as soon as I put the camera down and throw the ball, he'll chase it. It's just... I don't know. He's a little model. Look at this guy. And if you're wondering what breed it is, it's a... They call it a chug. So it's a Chihuahua and a pug. But it's got like kind of like the pug tail, but then, I don't know. He's a cute little guy though. We are heading out of here now, but Shelby got pelted with rain and all that, sadly. But, I can always wash it. As you can see, we might go have a little bit of fun in the rain. So track mode on so that we can take off the traction control and maybe do some fun stuff. I'll decide if I want to video it or not. So I decided to do this in the garage here because, I mean, why not? It makes sense. But I just have a couple of updates for the channel. So the first update that I kind of went over would be with the cars. So everyone that, you know, kind of follows me and everything knows that I have the 2018 Ram 1500 Rebel, and then I have this Shelby GT350. I did post an earlier video about me wrapping the car, so that's probably going to be happening sometime next month, I imagine. I just have a bunch of stuff coming up schedule-wise, so I'm going to have to basically give up the car for about a week to have it fully wrapped, and so I've just got to be able to schedule that all out. And then in terms of the truck, I've also thought about wrapping it. I'm not 100% on that though. And so that's something that, you know, I'd really appreciate if you guys could tell me, you know, what you think on that one. If I should wrap the truck, or, you know, if I should just keep it how it is and, you know, do something else to it basically. And then in terms of the other updates with, you know, vehicles, you know, keeping them and all that kind of stuff, I am going to be keeping that truck for quite a bit of time when I've decided. I know that I've posted a lot of stuff and said a lot of stuff about Raptors, but I'm kind of waiting for, you know, more concrete evidence and news, I guess you could say, from Ram on a particular truck that they've talked about making in the future. I'm not really going to say it out loud, but if you guys know what I'm hinting at, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if they end up making that truck, I will buy that truck over a Raptor any day of the week. And then in terms of this car, I am planning on keeping this one as well for a while. I mean, I'm just about to wrap it, and so why would I wrap a car just to get rid of it? And so the garage is going to stay pretty much the same for the time being. I have considered getting a third car, but I just can't find anything that I like right now that would fit kind of like that niche for the third car, because this car basically fills a lot of the needs that I want on the sports car side of things, and then my truck, same on the truck side of things. There's a couple things that I would change about my truck, but again, if they release that other truck through Ram, that's going to fix that all completely. And then the other update that I'm basically posting is going to be about the house situation and all that. So as you guys can see here, I mean, there's not a ton of space in the garage here, and so I am looking at places that have a little bit bigger size garage basically, so that I can have both of my vehicles inside and be able to film too, and then also be able to work on them with a little bit more space, because I can fit 2 vehicles in here at this time, but it's a little bit cramped, and I definitely wouldn't be able to film. Like right now I have to have this whole space open. If there's a vehicle here, I wouldn't be able to do anything. So I am looking for a place that's a little bit bigger size garage. And then On top of that, I am kind of looking for a place that is in a little bit different location potentially, and that's just to be a little bit closer to where I work, and then on top of that, just be a little bit closer to a lot of the dealers that I work with and film with. And speaking of that, I know that I had a little bit of a gap earlier this past week with filming, and that was just because I didn't have anything lined up. I've been talking to Toyota and GMC for quite a bit of time, and I haven't really gotten any headway with them. You'd think that a dealer would, see a channel and say, oh, well, this kid gets, at least one video with our brand that's going to get probably 40, 50,000 views on it. Why would they not want the free advertising? But some of these dealerships, I couldn't tell you. They just don't really seem to understand or really know the value of, free advertising essentially. And so it's just weird. But I did recently get basically stuff tidied up with Nissan and Hyundai as well. And I mean, they're pretty typical to most dealers that I work with. I basically call in and they just ask me what day can I come in and film. Super easy, super straightforward. I wish that every dealership was like that, but you know what I mean? It's not going to happen that way. And then kind of finally to come full circle with everything with the channel where it's kind of going, I'm still trying to upload every single day, essentially just some video in some form or shape, essentially. And I am considering starting a new series. This is what I really want to hear feedback from you guys on, is it's kind of hard for me to put those Modified Monday episodes together because I just don't have a big enough following yet that I have enough people reaching out to me about their modified cars that I can have an episode every single week nailed down. So what I was thinking about is filming a new series, basically, which is about how to purchase a car, essentially. So you guys know that I work with a particular dealership, and so I was thinking about filming basically a series on how to buy a car. And so on those days that I can't do Modified Monday, I do that video series on how to buy a car and kind of go back and forth so that I always have something to upload on Monday for you guys. Please tell me what you think on that. If you'd like to see content like that where I kind of just give you the ins and outs, different things about dealerships and how to buy cars and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, I really appreciate feedback on that, and if that's something that you want to see, since I do work for a dealership and I have a lot of insight onto processes with buying cars and the best route to go on this or that, all that kind of stuff. And that is pretty much going to wrap everything up for today with everything that we have done. I was not lying to you guys when I told you the Shelby is not a garage queen, but I keep her in the garage 99% of the time, but I've got to take her out even when it's raining just like this because it's still somewhat fun. But as always, if you are stopping for the first time, I would really appreciate if you subscribe, comment down below what you thought, and then I will see all of you in that next video.